Well, when you talk about paramilitary by Spyderco Knives, this is what I have. It's not a whole bunch. I've had a couple other ones and given them away over the years. I even have a carbon fiber paramilitary too that was stolen out of my truck at one point. But this is the first paramilitary knife that I've ever purchased by Spyderco. Back a long time ago. It's got that CPM D2 steel. See that right there? Picked this up from Spyderco online. It was being discontinued for $100. Sent it to LSU Tigers 1010. He got all that black off of there for me. Made it nice and shiny. Kind of matched the steel. It's something that I wanted back then. But back then, Spyderco Paramilitary Knives had that little notch right there from the blade that would catch your finger every time you stuck your hand in your pocket, and that thing would hurt. Wasn't soft at all. And then came this one here, the all blacked out version, and seems like they made it just a little bit softer where it's beveled. Didn't hurt nearly as much. But these are my two paramilitary blades that I have. Then, oops, the very first paramilitary 2 blade that came out, this was my first purchase right here. Now if you notice something right off the bat here, Eric and Sal's logo are side by side on this particular blade. Some people may think, oh, you got you a clone, it's not real. But I've done some research, and when they first started making the paramilitary 2 blades, they did make a few of them with Eric and Sal's logo side by side, and then they changed it to where Eric's logo goes on this side of the hole and Sal's logo goes on this side, the right hand side and the left hand side for Eric. So this was my very first Spyderco Paramilitary 2 blade that I purchased back from Spidey Guys. I don't know if you ever remember that little company online. Fantastic blade. This is probably this Paramilitary 2 has been in the most videos. Just a nice blade. See them side by side there. And this one here I picked up from man, I can't remember the name of the company now, up in North Louisiana, and they were able to etch that logo on there for me. This one I've used very little, and you see it comes with this stainless pocket clip, and on my first one I've switched it out with the black pocket clip. Just a beautiful, they make some beautiful blades. CPM S30V steel, Golden, Colorado, USA Earth. And of course this one here, when I was in Golden, Colorado, I stopped by Spyderco and I picked this one up. My son and I each got the all black version. He has one just like it. And this one now, I probably carry this one the most here recently. Put these two side by side so you can kind of see. Back then, the first the paramilitary knife, you couldn't adjust that pocket clip. It was tip down carry only. And of course, with the paramilitary too, you have options: left hand, right hand. You can go tip up, tip down carry, whichever you prefer. And this is Sal's logo on the right hand side. And then with the paramilitary 2, it was a collaboration between Eric and Sal. Larger lanyard hole. Got knocked down this little bump. Also fixed the problem with the blade protruding. It's nice and smooth now. Pocket clip doesn't really look like a leech sucking on the handle. It's a lot better. The screws putting this thing together is a little bit larger. Pivot screw is a little bit larger. Blade's just a little bit longer also. Still a fantastic knife. You're looking for a great EDC blade made here in America? Spyderco makes the paramilitary 2. And I tell you what, they're hard to beat when it comes to production knives. You know, if you want to get something that's not really made in China. Everybody that asks me, the paramilitary 2 is the first thing I talk about. What kind of EDC knife should I get? I don't even hesitate. First knife comes out of my mouth is Spyderco Paramilitary 2. It's been that way for a long time. Just a super thin, full flat ground blade. Very good construction, good detent. This is a beautiful blade. Anyway, so look at my Spyderco Paramilitary knives. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day. Cajun Blaze always says, not A, not B, but see ya! Y'all take care now. Well, I'll let you boys and girls a little later on.